I'm Safi.
This one's for the ladies out there because I love you very much.
Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am Safi and this is Safi Vlog, all things lesbian, because I love women. If you guys haven't, make sure you subscribe, comment, like the video, guys. Make sure you put the little bell notification so you guys know when I'm here getting new videos. Got a little haircut.
Oh yeah.
I think they cut off a little too much, but hey, here we are. So word on the street is you're becoming a little curious, or you've been curious about your sexual orientation. Well, ladies, you have come to the right place because I am here to guide you. So I see this question popping up a lot on vlogs and on blogs and on Reddits and on all types of forums. And I thought, all right, I'm pretty gay. Why not make a video about how to tell if you may possibly perhaps be a lesbian? Now, obviously, you know, not everything's going to be cutthroat, but if you are kind of seeing a lot of what I'm just gonna tell you guys, there might be a possibility that you are either full on blown out gay, or you might be bisexual. You might be leaning both towards men and women. Now, when I say the word lesbian, gay, I'm referring to gay. Gay equals lesbian in this video. Lesbian is when you are absolutely sexually, emotionally, and just physically attracted to women. Not women and men, like you're literally only attracted to women, such as myself. I am only positively, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and every other illy in the dictionary attracted to women. So let's get started. Number one, and this may be very obvious, but you find women attractive.
Well, duh.
You are starting, or I don't know if it's been forever, you see a girl and you get butterflies, or you know, you physically see women and you kind of can't control it, but you're like checking them out. Oh wow, she has a beautiful face, beautiful body, beautiful this, beautiful that. Obviously, women can look at each other and not have that like sexual attraction toward each other. You know, the same way I see a dude and I can be like, oh, he's very attractive, but I don't feel anything towards him. However, the first thing is, if you are consistently looking at women, thinking about women, starting to feel women a lot more than usual, like it's kind of starting to become like very obvious, then you're gonna start kind of leaning, you're starting to become very interested in women, and it might be that you are questioning your sexuality. Number two, emotionally invested or attracted to women. Now here's a differentiator. This is where it starts getting from, oh, she's cute, to, oh, something's going on here. When you start thinking of yourself with a girl, with a female, when you start seeing a girl and you start kind of like, because this is further than friendship and it's very hard to kind of like explain, but when you start becoming emotionally invested in a girl, you find her attractive physically, personality wise, you want to spend a lot of time with her, you kind of start seeing yourself together with her. That's where that's kind of starting to click. When you become emotionally like literally attached to a girl, and you also think of her in a sexual manner, you start thinking of women in more of a sexual manner, you're starting to lean toward our side of the rainbow. You can't seem to emotionally connect with dudes the way you do with women. So I don't know, I think I've been gay my entire life or whatnot, but at some point when I was like super young, you know, and I was, I guess, in my bi phase, I've never ever found like an emotional connection with a guy where it's like you're thinking like, oh my god, I want to be with him, or oh, I think of caring for him, or like there's no emotional I guess like convergence with that person. And I've heard and I've read from a lot of other women, a lot of gay women and just girls that I go out with, maybe dates or people I talk to, women that I talk to, that they don't feel an emotional connection To a dude, they don't feel much. Like, they say that they can just do stuff with them and then like whatever, oh, break up, it doesn't really matter, they don't really care. When you don't really have that connection, I guess, with the male gender, you start feeling like, why can't I kind of like this person, like kind of like fall in love with somebody? Then it might be, and you're thinking more of like those emotions to a woman. That's kind of starting to tell, like, okay, you might kind of be starting to lean on lesbian, bisexual. You can only connect emotionally with a girl. That's pretty gay. Watching way too many gay shows and or movies and or music and or culture. I think like you're literally subconsciously or unconsciously surrounding yourself by the gay culture, and you're starting to feel at home there. You connect with it a lot. You listen to musicians and you're like, oh my God, yes, I connect to that. Or you're watching the L Word and you're seeing, you know, certain type of girls that you're kind of attracted to, and you're getting a little too excited or thinking about it a lot more, or you have a lot of girl crushes, more than one. That's definitely indicative that you're possibly leaning more towards, you know, the gay. All in all, you want women, and that, I feel like, is where the two platforms change. A lesbian is someone who wants to fully be with a woman, and I'm not saying just sexually, you know, I'm not saying just as a friend. Like, you are connecting with a person, or you're seeing girls and you just can't seem to get them out of your mind, out of your brain, and they do certain things to your body without touching them. That's I feel like where the lesbian term comes from. So if you're questioning your sexuality, I don't think that you don't have to rush into it and throw a label at it, because we're transformative. We transform, we evolve. Sometimes we fall into phases where it's like, you know, oh, I think I'm gay, but it might actually just be it's a phase, you know, you're going through something. Or what I've seen a lot is, you know, girls perhaps, and I see this way too much, girls, they end up with a bunch of shitty relationships with dudes. So then they come to our fucking side and they start saying, oh, I'm gay, and then they make a fucking lesbian actually fall in love with them, and then they need Chad, and Chad makes them fall in love, and then they're like, oh, never mind, sorry, and then you go over here breaking other people's hearts, telling that you're gay. That's why, like, if you're experimenting, if you are feeling or you're questioning, you don't have to necessarily put a label in it. Just say, I'm questioning. Because when you go to our side and you start telling women that you're a lesbian, and honestly, I think I have a radar for this shit already. And you know, like you don't know yet, you know, you haven't experimented. You've never fallen in love with a woman before. You've never been in a relationship with a woman the same way a woman would be with a man. You know, you've never been brokenhearted by a girl, or thought about a future with a female, or if even had sex or enough sex with women, and you're calling yourself a lesbian. It's kind of like, all right, you know, you haven't really been through that for, you know, yourself to throw those labels. Now, if you know in your soul, you know, if you haven't done any other stuff, but you know, like, yo, I'm gay, I'm solely emotionally, spiritually attracted to women, then great. But if you're questioning yourself, see these things out, experiment. You don't have to say anything about it, and then kind of start looking into the LGBT culture, the lesbian culture. See if you feel at home. You don't necessarily have to indulge yourself so much in a culture. I mean, I don't throw myself into the LGBT culture either, and I know I'm fucking gay, but just give it time before you start giving yourself labels. I think labels are cool because they kind of like, you know, they give us like our individuality, and they show where we stand. If, you know, you are very sure about what you are or what you like or who you like. But definitely, if you want to tell, how am I a lesbian? Am I a lesbian? I don't know. Experiment first. Experience things first. Question yourself first before saying, oh, I'm a full out lesbian or dyke or whatever else that you want to call yourself. All right, my question here is, if this video helped you, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, ladies. I'm trying to make as many videos as possible. Please bear with me, but click on that like button and let me know, is there something that I missed? Is there a way that you know that how did you find out that you were gay, if you are? What was that, like that moment, like, all right, I'm fucking gay, where you knew, like, this is me? Put it in the comments below. I think we can definitely help a lot of people that are questioning themselves. They're questioning their sexuality. Let me know if you guys want any other questions that I can probably talk about. I'm fucking gay, 100% lesbian, no doubt about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Love you.